Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. And today we are facing Bandit Keith, or at least the Mystery Duelist. But as you can see, it's Bandit Keith. So let's get started. Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi noticed that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about their uncertain future. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I sense that fate has more in store for us. And we're in this together no matter what. Good. I wish I knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I'll help you figure it out. Later that day, Yugi and Taya came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity. What are you doing, Yugi? Taya, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle. Oh. Yugi realized it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle, leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. There was something different about him. Something, or someone, was speaking through him. What happened to you? I'm not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him, since he's become my mind-controlled slave. Who are you, and what do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within, but according to the rules of its ancient magic, I have to win it from you in a duel. As for who I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny, as I have controlled others. And that I am not unfamiliar with the power of a Millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it, of which you and even the spirit that inhabit it are unaware. That's why I will add it to my collection. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try to connect to the spirit inside the puzzle. I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You have to fight him alone. Alone? But I've never fought a duel without you. You can defeat him. Just trust yourself and your deck, and you'll find the way. Prepare to lose your precious puzzle. I don't think so. Remember, Yugi, I've seen your future and foretold your fate, and this duel will be your last. So, let's get this going. I'm trying to remember the kind of deck I'm using and that Pegasus, or not Pegasus, Bandit Keith is using, but I do not remember. Although these cards all look really familiar. This is not the greatest of starts, so I will get that. Which fusion monsters do I have? Yeah, okay, that's basically as expected. Okay, Monster Reborn. Not immediately useful right now. I do need another monster on the field. Preferably something powerful. Fairy's Hand Mirror. When your opponent activates a spell card that targets exactly one monster and no other cards on the field, target another card that would be an appropriate target. Ooh, that is actually a pretty good card. You know what? I am going to summon Beaver Warrior. And just hoping that one of those cards is something like a Mechanical Chaser. Or that card. Yes, I want to activate this. I would have preferred it if he had a monster on his field, but you know. You know, this was a pretty good solution. I prefer losing Beaver Warrior to losing Summon Skull. And then I'm going to be using Monster Reborn. Summon Gaia the Fierce Knight. Time to do some damage. Unfortunately, not enough to destroy him, but it will have to do. Victory! Okay, not yet. I technically, you know, have to attack him, but there we go. Victory. That went pretty well. As Yugi battled Bandit Keith, Evil Bakura found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring. Fascinating. It appears the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle. My ring, sever the strength that binds this man. Free his mind from the Shadow Realm. Bakura unseen, Bandit Keith was freed from the mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder what happened. What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken, but how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever a connection so strong. Where am I? And then shit hit the fan, and I get a bunch of cards. But let's first... Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. But that will have to wait till next time. First we have to defeat Yugi as Bandit Keith. So yeah, the next duel, that's the user of the cheating Exodia deck. So really that's a duel on a timer. And the deck that you get to actually defeat him it's not ideal. It works in the anime, and you know, if he would do in the duel what the guy in anime does, then it would work. But unfortunately that's not always the case. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, then your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Solemn Judge when a monster would be summoned, or a spell / trap card is activated, pay half your life points. Get the summoner activation if you, okay, I'll set that. That's a pretty decent card. It comes at the cost of half your life points, but you know, it might actually stop like a really powerful monster. And then I'll activate this. Destroy Mori Dragon. Yeah, you have to pay half your life points, but if that, you know, stops a monster that can destroy all yours and basically leave you vulnerable to another attack, that's actually a pretty good choice. Yaiba Robo, no thanks. Set that card. So here's the thing about this card, if it gets attacked it's going to be useful. Wait, when does the enemy gets destroyed? During your opponent's next standby phase. So yeah, basically this thing is going to destroy a monster, or if he doesn't get attacked, I can tribute it to summon Machine King. So one way or another, it's going to be good for me. Graceful Charity. Okay. Wait, How does Cyber Jar work? Destroy all monsters on the field and both players reveal the top 5 cards from the decks and special summon all revealed level 4 or lower monsters in face of attack or face down defense position. Also add any remaining cards to their hand. If either player has less than 5 cards in their deck, reveal as many as possible. Okay, well, let's get rid of one of these Jaiba Robos. Curse of Fiend. Get rid of it. And Machine King is pretty cool in that it gains 100 attack points for each machine type monster on the field. So that means, you know, itself, so it gains, always has a 100 point boost. And of course, most of my monsters are machines. So Yugi better do something or else he will lose. Okay, he lost. Simple as that. I was kind of hoping that I would draw the ritual monster because Zero Demand is, I mean, it's nothing, it's not really anything special, but I like ritual monsters. Alright, your opponent's life points have been reduced to 0. Okay, so that was that duel. Next time we'll be going to Battle City Begins. This is the first official duel, or at least that you get shown in the anime in the Battle City tournament. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you guys later.